Hey everyone, we're back. As you can see. Okay, you can actually go back and re-select which ones you want to play. Interesting. It has been down several days since the... oh, you can select your difficulty too. I see easy is only if you want to enjoy the story, but normal is if you want to enjoy the game. That's all I can choose. It's been several days since the incident at the end. Hisoka's out on a case. A young girl comes to the shop and finds a worried Yuri. Yuri is given a missing person case. Something Hisoka forbade. Alright. So you can actually buy some more of these if you want. I don't think... removes wetness and taint. Interesting. Provide you the eye. 10,000 points. Okay. We got Type 14 film. 500 for one shot? Oh, that's horrid. Anyway. It does sound like maybe it was more than a bad dream. A few days have passed since Yuri's introduction to shadow reading at the abandoned inn. Since then, Hisoka has gone off somewhere and hasn't returned. Yuri worries for Hisoka, but isn't sure how or where to start searching. As she sits waiting at the antique shop, a girl named Himona shows up. Fuyuhi, claiming to have enlisted Hisoka to help her find a missing person. So that's some butterfly effect shit. I don't know about that. Hey Billy, are you being little? You being a cat? Hi. I don't know how good you're gonna be able to have it in the chair here, but you can sit with me if you like. Or don't. Fine. Be that way. Be a cat. Crimson butterfly effect. The game win streak skipped most of. Hey, look at that. That's a cool statue.
Excuse me. Hello?
She's got kind of mirror here.
I'm looking for Hisoka Kurosawa. Is she here?
Oh, I'm sorry, but she stepped out.
My name is Fuyuhi Himino. I've been waiting for her to tell me if she could help me find someone. I still haven't got a reply from her.
You're looking for someone?
She might have gone to the mountain. Mount Hikami.
Mount Hikami.
Someone told me that they saw my friend there. It's an infamous suicide spot, isn't it? I don't know why Haruka would go to a place like that and without even saying a word to me.
Don't worry. As soon as Hisoka gets back, I'll tell her.
No, that's fine. I can't wait any longer. I'll go look for her myself.
Huh? Come back!
A missing person case? Hisoka left a few days ago and hasn't been back. Maybe this is what she's been working on. Hisoka's room is upstairs. Maybe she left some clues to her whereabouts. Alright, so we can check things here. I'm still nervous about standing here by myself, as I've never been good at handling customers. I've only just learned how to make coffee, and I've never actually served a customer yet. Winchick, have you ever served coffee to customers? The refrigerator is full of water, soft drinks, and a few beers. Alcohol isn't on the menu, but we sometimes serve it to the regulars. How did you like that? The pendulum of the old grandfather clock sways slowly. The clock itself may be broken, but it works as well as a decoration. Hisoka said she likes the rhythmic sound of the pendulum and the chimes that mark the hour. There are various antique cans and storage jars under a shelf of coffee cups. It wasn't exciting. An antique clock on top of the shelf of an old dresser. Hisoka has a thing for clocks. The shop is full of them. She says she finds them comforting. McRaunchy's parents do too, actually. It's a big sofa. Or a big antique sofa. It's been here since I first came to the shop. I don't think it will sell, but Hisoka doesn't seem to mind. Certainly not all it's cracked up to be, like carrying plates on your head. The road in front of the shop leads to Mount Hikami. It was built for the tourists, but the only people who use it now are the people who live here. Look at this statue, Omega. Do you want this statue in your house? It's a big guy holding up a shield. Omega, what are your thoughts on the Yatamir? It's a clock with a large bell. The cupboard is filled with cups that we don't use anymore. The radio has been set out as a decoration. The tuner doesn't work anymore, so it only ever puts out white noise. Why do you even turn it on then? Oh look! This is WC, water closet. This is the customer's wet restroom. Hisoka and I take turns cleaning it. Silent Hill. You do? What about the Tatsuki blade? That's a nice looking sofa. Look at this TV. Oh, it leads upstairs. Okay. Well, before we head upstairs, let's explore these areas here a bit. A book about Mount Hikami was lying on the bookshelf. It seems to be about the traditions surrounding the mountain. Mount Hikami has long been feared to be haunted. In the past, it was said to be that sleeping with one's feet facing the mountain was taboo. Watching the sun behind the mountain, too, was believed to invite forth beings from the netherworld. Today, the mountain is said to call to those fascinated by death. Countless rumors abound of people spirited away to the accursed peak. They are said to venture to the mountain alone, leaving behind no trace of themselves. Some say the body of those who vanished can be found at the bottom of the lake of the departed on the mountain summit. Since becoming a tourist destination, the prevalence of such frightening tales did seem to diminish for a while. Even so, despite its fleeting status as a tourist hotspot, Mount Hikami is yet to shake its reputation as a cursed mountain, a place of death. Today, it has become a popular place at which to commit suicide. No idea? You don't know about the Tatsuki blade, Omega? A book about Mount Hikami was lying on the bookshelf. It seems to be about the rumors surrounding Mount Hikami as a site of spiritual energy. How does a place become famed for suicide? As more people die, the place will gain a reputation. The people are drawn to these spots out of desire not to be alone in the end. Interestingly, these suicide spots are rarely known as hotspots for spiritual activity. This is what makes Mount Hikami distinct from the others. It has both a tradition of suicide and has long been associated with ghost sightings. But then there are the so-called Maidens of Blackwater. Ah, name drop. It is said that if you are found by one of those maidens, they will lead you to your death. Those caught in the maiden's gaze never again leave the mountain, or so the rumors go. There are also tales of specters on Mount Hikami who relive their own deaths. Those who do not die in accordance with local practices become cursed, forced to relive their final moments for eternity. Many of the people who have been kept from committing suicide on Mount Hikami claim to have seen a maiden, or one of these looping specters, and felt a strong compulsion to kill themselves. Perhaps it is because these stories of maidens and ghosts that the mountain continues to be a popular spot for those looking to take their own life. Interesting. So I'm just exploring the house right now. Seems like a good place to do so. A Japanese-style blind has been hung here. The fabric looks like it has been repurposed for something else. The room is usually for storage, but it's been tidied up for use as a guest bedroom. I stayed in this room when I first came here. Now that I think about it, Hisoka must keep it as a place the people she finds can stay in. There's a clock on top of an old dresser. The face is worn and faded. Hisoka seems to really like this clock. I be exploring, learning the world, farting all over PMN. So here. The back door's locked, as usual. I'm glad they had to. You know what this game's missing? That jizz stain on the wall that the third game had. This leads to the bathroom. Hisoka prefers a large bathtub, but it's too large for me to relax in very easily. Omega, when you're at home, do you run up the stairs on purpose? Hisoka gave me this room when I moved in. It's been a while since I moved in, but I still haven't unpacked anything. Hey, I know that feeling. It took me like 2 years to unpack my clothes. Hisoka put this desk here for me. This used to be Hisoka's bedroom, but she freed it up for me to use. Hisoka doesn't like it when I don't make my bed. I'll do it later. It's a big pile of cardboard boxes. I haven't touched them since I moved in. There's some baskets and file cases on top of the dresser. Hisoka set them out for me, but I'm not sure what to do with them. You try not to? Have you ever accidentally just like run over one of your kids, like when running to the house? Just tripped over one of them? Because they're small and you forget they're there? I did that. Silent Hill. Okay, so that's the room that we want to go in, so let's explore the other ones here real quick. You have? How'd that go? There's nothing of interest in here. Thank you. I appreciate you making me do that. A pretty kimono hangs on a rack. Intrigue, what's your favorite thing about Fatal Frame? Is it the fatal part or the frame? It's the fatal part. A small a potted plantain lily sits on top of a low dresser. The hallway that we were just in. This is Hisoka's room. She really likes the traditional Japanese style. A folder reading Lost Items sits on the desk. Looks like it's bound by string. This seems to be the notes Hisoka's shadow reading cases. Client. Blank. Missing item diary. Token photo of the deceased. Details locate mother's diary. Client seeks info on their late mother. Relates to a deceased individual. Apply caution. The caretaker of the deceased had burned the diary at her request. Missing item storeroom key. Token photo of the deceased. Details. Locate storeroom key. Item may already be lost. Token and item belong to deceased. Apply caution. Results. Item located. Had been hidden by client's parent. Return to client. Client. Blank. Missing item. Diamond ring. Token. Rings box. Client seeks lost engagement ring. Request fiancé not be notified. Date of wedding soon approaching. Results. Found on client's desk. Was in an obvious place, but somehow eluded the client. Client, Ren Hojo. Album of postmortem photographs. Token, postmortem photograph. Details. Reference material for a book about traditional practice at Mount Hikame area. Bad location, but minimal danger is anticipated. Client is an acquaintance. Results found in an old building of abandoned inn. Shadow attempted to drag Yuri towards Netherworld. Should have gone alone. Must warn Yuri to stay away from the mountain. There's a book next to the files entitled The Art of Shadow Reading. Shadow reading is the ability to read traces of the past, not unlike the ability commonly known as psychometry. By following these traces, it is possible to find things that have gone missing, or which were no longer visible. Things that are demonstrably there, but for no reasons unknown, are all but invisible. The things the owner wished to be forgotten, things the owner have passed away. The things that no longer wish to be seen, things drawn partway into the netherworld, invisible within our own. Such items could be called back to the world of the living. Unlike these objects, however, people who have been spirited away must not be chased after lightly. In many such cases, they have been taken by creatures of the netherworld, who linger nearby. Utmost caution must always be applied. It's an old Japanese-style full-length mirror. I've never liked looking into mirrors. I only like full-length mirrors because then I can see all of my junk. And I don't have to, like, move. There's nothing of interest in here. And an envelope has been left on the desk. The sender's name reads Fuyuhi Himono. This must be Fuyuhi's missing person request. Maybe you can provide some clues as to where Hisoka and Fuyuhi went. Thanks, Wintrigue. Dear Miss Kurosawa, please find her at Haruka. She went missing over a week ago. You do still take on missing person cases, don't you? I've contacted the police, but they're no help. They say she was probably spirited away. Man, that must be an easy way to shirk your duty. Haruka wouldn't have gone anywhere without telling me. I'm certain something bad has happened. I can handle my own grief, but I can't stand the thought of her suffering somewhere. What if she's waiting for me to find her? I'm worried sick. Haruka is still alive, I know it, but something has to be done, and quick. Remember when you found the precious picture of me and Haruka? I was so happy to have it. Now I need your help once again. It shows Fuyuhi looking shy and another girl. They look close.
Hisoka. She must have gone to Mount Hikami to look for this girl.
Oh my god, how do you feel about sunsets over a mountain? Well guys, we're dead. We just saw the
Mount Hikami.
Sunset on Mount Hikami.
A place where many come to take their lives. I'm positive that Fuyuhi must have come here.
It's very likely this will be the last game I play over 2019, by the way, guys. Mount Hikami. Fuyuhi is somewhere on this mountain. I should be able to use this picture to find her trace. Speaking of, if you guys have not yet voted, please do. Winji, can you post the poll every so often, please? If you remember. Winter, can you post the poll, please? Sometimes you just get pregnant. Okay, that's not what I wanted to know, or related to the poll, but I'll take it. Alright, so she's going up here, so let's go over here. But you didn't come this way. Her trace should lead me to... Oh, fuck that! I don't want to follow the trace. I want to explore! Damn it, game! I know where the trail is. There's only 3 paths. Isn't this the one that Matt from the Two Best Friends was playing? Oh, so look at that. It's also one of those sacred gates that we just crawled under. I think it was. Ah, she's going that way. Oh, let's look at this. The road has collapsed and the stone stairs are cut off. It must have been in the landslide. The old road seems to carry up the edge of the cliff. Man, it's gotta suck when your roads are destroyed by landslides. Omega, do you have problems with landslides at your place? Do you ever worry that your house is just gonna slide down the hill? Water flowing from the rocks is pooled here, forming a small pond. There's something on the ground. It's a map! You fucking asshole. Sometimes a ghost hand will appear when you try to reach for an object. Release Sierra at the right moment to dodge it. A tourist brochure. I wonder if Yuri dropped it. This is a map of the mountain. Ah, so that's where we are. Okay. Nope, live on a hill. This should be very useful. So this is the way from the pool of purifications to the unfathomable forest. Got it. In the main menu, press Y. Go to map. Okay, so yeah, we're right here, I guess. No, that's where we want to go. No, that's where we are. Okay, I actually don't know where we are. I think we want to go here, maybe. Cause that's the bridge. We went up here. Okay, it lets me see the places we've been. Alright. Mikamori Road. So we went up here. The bridge here was like cut off. So we want to go up and around and get to here. I understand. This game's massive. Item there. There's something under the waterfall. You got purifying embers. Coals that light the forbidden flame. They dry you and remove the taint of the black water. The wetness gauge in the lower right of the screen will light up when you become in contact with water. If you get drenched, you become an easy target for malevolent spirits. Use purifying embers to dry yourself off. Sure. Rude. Oh, they do damage to you in this one. That's lame. Oh, medicine times 2. If I'm having too much trouble, I can always just swap it to easy too. That's good. An old stone monument is set into the rocky hollow. It's covered in moss, so I can't tell if there's anything written on it. It must be a memorial for those who have lost their lives in the landslide. So I wonder if my character naturally dries off, or if I have to use the purifying embers. The road is buried under earth and rock. Grass and trees jut out from among it. It must have collapsed a long time ago. Yeah, okay. Okay, I get it. Thank you. Omega, would you live on Mount Hikami? What, he's stoned. Who lit that? This is kind of neat. That purifying ember. Alright. I can't walk in there. So you can't divert yourself from the path too much. There's something in the water. I guess we're going over there. Hisoka's camera obscura. What's it doing here? 14 film. Old film. It's not effective at exercising ghosts, and it takes a long time to load. You got the stun lens, a lens that forcibly staggers the photographed subject. To use it, equip your camera obscura and press R when you have enough spirit power. The switch upgrade. This allows you to equip and take pictures with different lenses. You can now use the camera obscura. Alright. Okay. Holy crap, this is... As with any Fatal Frame game, it seems it's really difficult to fight more than one ghost at a time. I was pushing the wrong button. That was good. That was good. I had her in my sights and I wasn't able to get her. You gonna attack? Like, what's going on here? Oh damn, she went... Oh good. The camera obscura must have been carried here by the current. This means that Hisoka's on the mountain too. But I should focus on finding Yuri first. She can't have gone far. Look, you got that sacred tape there. The pool has been cordoned off by an old warding rope. There are stairs in the water that lead to the waterfall. Was this a place of purification? Damn it, I was too slow. I keep pushing the damn wrong button to take a picture. I can't see the bottom. Nobody could survive a drop from this height. Oh, hey there. This game's pretty good with the spooks of the random ghosts. I like it. I fucking hate the sound of this flower.